Athletic Director Daryl Gross is here with a big announcement.
Yes, we are excited to report that we will be joining the ACC for the 2013 season. And we had great conversations with our colleagues at the Big East, and we were able to come up with some resolve in terms of how the transition would actually happen. And I think we have a wonderful deal in place for both sides, and we're very excited to move on. We're really excited about our last year in the Big East, and we plan to compete and go after everything that we can. Obviously, we have a great history in the Big East, one that we will always recognize and cherish, and an amazing opportunity coming up in the ACC with extraordinary competition, great academics, and tremendous resources that should be able to enhance our program as well. So we're really excited about this. This is a very historical moment for Syracuse athletics. We're going to have an opportunity to go after some major goals that we've set for ourselves, and you know, with our wonderful head coaching staff, this just bodes well for a great future for Syracuse athletics.
Syracuse and the Big East have been negotiating for a while the transition period. What are the details that you can share at this point about the transition?
Well, you know, obviously we're leaving a year early than what the bylaws stipulated, and so we had to negotiate those things. And Joe Bailey, the interim commissioner, and Nick Caparelli were wonderful to deal with, and I met with them on occasion, and we were able to collegially work out some things that we thought were benefited both sides. And we're going to pay $7.5 million with a system of payment that is very reasonable, and both sides thought the deal was truly reasonable, and it was done in the most collegial way. So we're excited that we were able to negotiate, and that sophisticated minds came into play, and we were able to get it done.
Is this kind of a bittersweet day for you?
Well, I think that for all of us, that we have tremendous memories in the Big East, and next year will be a year we know that we will reflect upon as we go through it. It's a great transition. It's actually nice that we have this year to transition and still compete in the Big East with a lot of our colleagues that we hope to play in the future in a non-conference sense. So. But we're excited because what's coming up in the ACC is just terrific. There's going to be 14 great teams. A lot of those teams that we have been trying to schedule as non-conference games are now part of our regular schedules. And so it's exciting from everything from football to tennis, and it's an amazing opportunity for us. It fits in line with what we're trying to do, and try to establish ourselves as one of the top athletic programs in the country, and this gives us the platform to do it.
Talk about establishing Syracuse is a top athletic program. A couple of other initiatives we could probably talk about. Number one, I was just at the Dome seeing the new ribbon boards and video boards, the HD boards and everything going up. That is going to make a big difference in the Carrier Dome.
Absolutely. It's another enhancement as we move along in the process of trying to reach our goals. We try to give our coaches all the resources they need to compete at the highest level. We think that this will bring more atmosphere, more fan experience to the Dome. Our partner Pepsi is great with us in that, you know, none of this is coming out of our coffers as far as athletic department, but our partnership was able to, with Pepsi, was able to establish that ribbon board there, and so we're excited about that. And as the Dome ages, we're trying to make it younger, and it's a great facility. Obviously, we have great moments in there, and this will just add to that atmosphere and hopefully help us as far as the home court advantage as well.
The other bit of construction that's going on is here at Manley Fieldhouse over on the football wing with the renovation of the football facilities. How important is that for the long-term future of our football program?
Well, the timing's perfect right now. I mean, everything with this transition, with this announcement today that we have a set date to move into the ACC, the timing is beautiful. You know, we're doing these renovations with the football complex. This is what Doug needs in order to establish his program as one of the premier programs in the Northeast. And this adds to it, you know, the new restaurant, the new lounge, the new front entryway. Yeah, now we have two distinct cornerstones for our athletic complex with the Carmelo Center on one side, the newly renovated football facility on the other side. So we're starting to really create an atmosphere here that is top athletics in the country. It's good for our recruiting, it's good for our student athlete welfare, and it should enhance our program as we move forward and we continue to recruit great people to come play football at Syracuse.
Well, then we had talked previously about the showing this year in the NACTA Directors Cup, 20 All-Americans. Those kinds of things have to make you feel awfully proud, too, of the direction that the program is going in.
Well, we had a vision and a mission when we started out, and we're getting there. And so it's very exciting to see, you know, to take it all the way and move up about 7 8 spots over the period of time that we've done this in, and to bring in all these great head coaches is terrific. I think probably the most exciting thing about it is that we feel like we have 6, 7, 8 teams that are on the cusp of being part of that as well. When that all clicks in, then we're starting to talk about being top 25, which seemed unreachable, you know, a few years back. But a credit to our great student athletes. There's unbelievable talent here, great character here. As I mentioned, great head coaches here. So, you know, the transition into the ACC, it's not like we're going into the ACC and now we have to start stepping it up. We've already been stepping it up, and now we'll be ready to compete in the ACC and take it even further.